Well, hey there, how's it going? Ann Thibodeau here, owner of Horizon Coaching Solutions, nutritionist and certified health coach. This is what's cooking today, the video you need to watch for a boost of inspiration and confidence in the kitchen. Today we're making some easy shrimp and lime noodles. This is definitely one of my go-to meals during a busy weekday evening. Why? Because it comes together in 15 minutes. I know my kids will love it. And it comes together so easily. That's all there is to it. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is chop up. I have a head of broccoli here, so I'm just going to trim off the end and get chopping. I'm going to pop this broccoli into my trusty silicone steamer. I don't have to add any water or anything to it. The water inside the food is going to steam up my broccoli perfectly. And I'm going to pop this in the microwave for 3.5 minutes. Next up, shrimp. I have a bag of just under a pound of shrimp. And so that's the shrimp that's in this bowl here. I'm going to take a couple of minutes. You could skip this step, but I'm going to just cut every shrimp into 3 pieces. That way, it's going to seem as though there's more shrimp in my dish. I'm going to just spread the protein out as I'm doing this and make sure to get a little bit of shrimp in every bite. And there you have it. You'll notice here I'm using raw shrimp that are deveined and that I've peeled. You could also use cooked shrimp here. Use whatever you have on hand. I like to use raw shrimp because that way it allows me to cook it a little bit in the pan to flavor it with whatever seasonings I'm using. Because otherwise, if you're using already cooked shrimp, they might get a little bit rubbery by the time you're done cooking them. So having them raw just buys you a little bit more time. So I'm gonna set these shrimp aside. The only thing left to do now is boil some water and cook some noodles in it. I'm using these 3-minute chow mein style noodles that I found in the international foods aisle of my grocery store. You could also use like ramen noodles, you could use rice noodles here, or you could use soda noodles, which are made of buckwheat flour. So we're going to get the noodles cooked up, we're going to get the shrimp cooking, our broccoli is ready, and we're going to make a really quick sauce that's going to bring this whole meal together. Check it out. How great does this dish look? Let's go ahead and plate it up. We've got some broccoli, shrimp, noodles, and a lovely sauce that we made. And this came together so quickly. And you wouldn't get anything any better from the Chinese takeout place. So we just saved a bunch of cash and made a really delicious and nourishing dinner in only 15 minutes. Check this out. Now I'm going to be drizzling a little bit of hot sauce on there. Feel free to do the same thing. Now, if you love this recipe and would love some recipe inspiration directly in your email inbox every single week, head on over to my website, www.horizoncoachingsolutions.com/VIP. My VIP members receive 5 weekly dinner recipes that are ready in under 30 minutes and a complete grocery list straight to their inbox every Friday morning so that they can get organized over the weekend and have their meals planned and ready to execute by the time Monday rolls around. Also included in my VIP membership is a monthly group health coaching session that takes place live on Zoom once a month, where I'll answer any of your questions, health related questions, whether it's about cooking or about, finally reaching that health goal that you've been after for, a long time. I want to help you get there. So head on over to my website and check out all the perks of my VIP membership, www.horizoncoachingsolutions.com. I hope you enjoy this meal, and we'll see you next week in the kitchen.